Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Candy. I'm a mama to 5. On my channel, I share homeschooling, homesteading, gardening, day in the life, what's for dinner, and canning videos. If you like those types of videos and you haven't already subscribed, I hope you will subscribe. Stick around, check out some more if you're coming back from other videos. Welcome back. This morning, Maddie is helping me out. We are making some chicken and noodles for tonight's dinner. We've already boiled some chicken thighs. Now she is adding all of the celery that she cut up and some mushrooms to the broth. When the meat is cool enough, I went ahead and got it deboned. Now Miss Maddie is adding a big family-sized cream of mushroom to this because I am out of cream of chicken. And the next thing she's going to add is a block of cream cheese and some better than bouillon chicken base. And then we will add some onion powder. If it was just me and the kids eating, I would do half of a chopped up onion. But since James is going to be eating dinner with us, I did not add that. I just added onion powder. What are we doing? So here it is. It's just starting to warm up, so the cream cheese is not totally softened yet, but I'm just kind of stirring it up a little. I'm going to go ahead, get that chicken deboned like I mentioned before, and get that added to this as well, and let it cook on low all day. And then before dinner, we will add our noodles.
Can we get out of this one? Waiting and missing. I never thought you would leave me here. We can get out of this one. A tunnel of feelings, and just like we got through everything else.
Good morning, friends. It is Wednesday morning. It seems like this week's going really quickly. CJ's out there getting some rows of corn in the garden. Well, he's doing the rows. I'm gonna pull any weeds and roots out of them and put the corn in. It's supposed to be severe the next 2 days. So I really want to get whatever else I'm going to get in the garden done before the rain and storms hit. And he's pretty dedicated to helping me out while he doesn't work this week. So I'm going to definitely take advantage of him being home and getting it done. So that being said, I've been doing a lot of inside stuff here lately. Let me show you guys. I did all these bookshelves, and on top of the freezer. I didn't do up here yet mostly because it's above my head. But I did a lot of that the other day when I told you guys I was doing a bunch of housework, and I caught up on washing laundry because the kids clean their rooms, and you know, when they clean their rooms, all of a sudden 500 loads of laundry appear. So I just got all that caught up. I've got to fold it this afternoon, but I'm really wanting to get the rest of the corn and stuff in the garden while it's not raining, so that can wait. Got chicken and noodles going in the crock pot. It's a quick and easy crock pot meal because we have church tonight. They're doing pizza at church, and that's not like the healthiest dinner. My kids will probably eat this and then still go eat pizza because they are literally garbage disposals. My father-in-law calls my kids the locust. He says he has never seen children who eat so much, which is probably true. They eat a lot, but they're busy. They go, so they're always hungry. But in my slow cooker, it has a boil function, so I boiled 6 chicken thighs, took them out, left about 4 cups of liquid in here. While they were cooling down to debone, I added a whole sleeve of celery that Maddie helped me chop, a family-sized cream of mushroom because I didn't have any cream of chicken, and then I added a big spoonful of the chicken better than bouillon, onion powder because James will not eat it if there is onions in it. Otherwise, if it was just me and the kids, I would cut up half an onion or even a whole onion and add that, but he doesn't eat them. And then I added a small can of mushrooms just because, and what else? A block of cream cheese, did I say that? I don't remember. And I put this on low, deboned the chicken, added it back, all bite-sized chopped up. I'm gonna let this cook on low, and then closer to dinner time, I'm gonna add my Amish, I'll show you, my Amish egg noodles, and those will, you know, I'll turn it up on the boil function until those are cooked, and that'll be dinner. I'll probably do a quick salad with it, but just kind of a quick and easy comfort meal. And then, like I said, my kids will probably still go to church 30 minutes later and eat pizza and salad there, and then come home and probably eat whatever's left of this because they just eat all day. But all that to say, that's what I have going on for dinner. Plus For me, I'm trying to lose some weight, and I've lost 26 pounds since February. Obviously, it could be better if I was more dedicated to like Weight Watchers or Zoom or whatever. My calorie counting, I do pretty good at counting calories, but some days I forget, and then it's like 2 or 3 in the afternoon and I'm just like, meh. But I've been eating smaller portions. Even if I make myself a larger portion of something, because I've been eating smaller portions, I'll eat part of it and then save the rest for tomorrow or whatever, because I end up full. So yeah, all that to say, I don't want to eat the pizza because it's not the healthiest. Obviously, this is a comfort meal and it's not super healthy, but I can portion myself out a certain amount and only eat that. Anyways, I'm gonna get out to the garden, help CJ, and then get back inside, get out leftover taco stuff, because that's gonna be lunch today. They can either have taco, burrito, or I can make them a taco quesadilla. Whatever they want to do, that'll be lunch. And then I'm gonna get some dinner rolls going in my bread machine, and we'll do dinner rolls with our chicken and noodles tonight. Just like I said, a comfort meal. It's all cloudy and overcast again today. It's been like that for like 10 days. We've had rain on and off for like 10 days. Our pond is crazy full. Our creek is full. The kids have been wanting to go play at the creek, and I don't let them when there is water. I let them go down there with me, and sometimes with CJ if I know there's no water flowing down there. But I mean, obviously flowing water through a creek is a major risk and something that I'm not okay with. So yeah, we've had a ton of rain. Our pond is full, our overflow is full, and it's just running out into our pasture at this point. But we still have 2 more days of severe weather, and then I don't know after that. Anyways, I'm gonna get out there, get busy. CJ's already making a row, so I'm gonna grab my corn and get to planting. You guys, this is so exciting. The garden is all the way in, and now I can focus on all the weeds, because yeah, that half of the garden got a ton of weeds growing up from all the rain while we were trying to get all the corn in between the rain. But I'm going to show you guys everything in the garden and what we have planted where, what is doing good, what's not up yet, all that fun stuff real quick before I head inside, get a shower, and get kids some lunch. We're gonna do leftover tacos, burritos, quesadillas, whatever they want for lunch from the leftovers from last night's dinner. But I want to show you guys this because I'm so excited. Look at that. Okay, for starters, these 5 rows are corn all the way down to Bubba's little corner garden. It is peaches and cream corn. There's like a silver queen corn, an early sun glow, something like that. I don't know. There's like 6 different types. I couldn't decide what I wanted, and I just kind of grabbed a variety. This first row we planted before all the rain is already coming up. These will be following shortly. And Mika wants to plant some pumpkins, so she's going to do that in this corner. Just one little mound, but this will be the whole end of the garden. Corn, corn, corn. I'm hoping to have enough to freeze and can a lot. So we kind of did a lot. Over here, I have all of our mounds. Let me show you guys what these look like. These are actually patty pan squash, and every squash plant I did a marigold plant beside them, and there are 2 rows going all the way down, and those are patty pan squash, crookneck squash, zucchini, cucumbers, cantaloupe, honeydew. No, we didn't do honeydew this year. We did cantaloupe, canary melons, and watermelons. And then let me zoom a little bit. All the way down there at the very end, you can see a row going long ways across there. That is sunflowers and zinnias. I don't know how you say it, but flowers just for pollinators. But I have read that marigolds detract bugs and snakes. So in hopes of not having to fight so many squash bugs this year, I just put a little plant next to every one of these. And then also at the end of every one of these rows, we have marigolds, and some of the rows even have them throughout, just to kind of help with that. Hopefully, like for instance, there's one next to all of our peppers. This row we have mild peppers, and then we have okra. And then the end of the row down there is all hot peppers. This row all the way to the end, completely to the end, is green beans. I'm hoping, again, kind of like the corn, to have plenty to can. We need to run wire down this row because these are pole and not bush green beans. So we need to get that up. This row is tomatoes and a lot of weeds. I planted 23 tomato plants, and then a hailstorm, when the tornado hit Shawnee, we got a bunch of big hail, and it killed all but these 3 tomato plants out of 23. So I had to buy more, and because I wasn't going to start more from seed if it's already this late in the year. So those are plants that I picked up at Walmart and the Chandler feed store. And then at the end, I did a small amount of marigolds just at the very end. This row, it doesn't look like much besides weeds and voluntary lettuce from last year's garden, because that's where my lettuce was last year. This whole row, going all the way to the end, is onions. Red onions, yellow onions, white onions, and the green bunching onions. I've got to get out here and weed around them so that they can really take off, kind of like the tomatoes and such. Like I said, the rain really affected this end of the garden in the sense of weeds, but we are going to get this done in the next few days. We had a ton of rain after I planted the corn, so some of them kind of washed out and wherever they wanted to go. But this is our lettuce, and it is coming along beautifully. So I'm going to be picking some of this tonight to go with our dinner. We had so much wind with that hailstorm that all of my signs are gone from the garden. But lettuce, and then this is our Swiss chard, which is my favorite green. I usually can up and freeze a ton of this during the garden season. We eat it raw in salads, but I can up a ton of it and throw it in soups and things during the winter. It's really good for you, and it's one of our favorite greens. And then spinach, that's what's right here. And I grow spinach every year and it never comes up, so I'm super excited at how well it's doing this year, because look at that. Anyways, I'm gonna pick spinach and lettuce in a little bit, and we're gonna have salad with our dinner. This is kale. It's curly kale. It's a different variety than I normally plant, but it's doing really well as well. And then down here, this is our radishes, and there are quite a lot of radishes. They're just kind of growing. Here is my dill. I love to add fresh dill. When I make anything pickled, I add some dill to it. So I've got dill going on. My yellow green beans never came up, so I popped some green beans in the ground over here. So I've got a bunch of those that are pretty small compared to the rest because I just put them in. And then down here on this end was just regular green beans, just to fill in the gap. So I've just got some green beans here. But again, doing really well. Our main problem is just that I need to get the weeds dealt with. And then that corner is Bubba's little salad garden. He planted some corn, lettuce, tomatoes, zucchini, cucumbers, and peas, I think, over there in his little corner. And that's just Bubba's area. But this is the garden, finally finished and ready to grow lots of veggies. Are you excited for blackberries?
Yes.
Yep, shouldn't be very long.
I got an orange bush that's black and, red.
Most of the kids had quesadillas. Some of them had taco salads. I had a taco salad, and this is lunch today from yesterday's leftovers. Okay, I went ahead and added my noodles back to the slow cooker, and I'm just going to leave this on low for a while I work on dinner rolls. I'll leave a link to the video below where I made the dinner rolls specifically and show you guys how we make those. They are one of our favorite breads to make, and we make them pretty often. The kids love them, so I'll add that in the description box below.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets, and yesterday has gone to sleep.
I'm just going to use my slicer here and slice up a few Brussels sprouts to add to our salad. I really like when I buy the chopped salad kits from Aldi and they have the shaved Brussels sprouts in there, so I thought I would do a few of those. I picked lettuce, spinach, Swiss chard, and kale to add to the salad as well, and I've already got that washed.
Build a secret place for you and me, and let our minds be caught up in a dream. Quiet voices in the night, and time is running out of sight.
Here is our finished chicken and noodles ready to serve. This is such a comfort food that everybody in the house really enjoys. And then to go with it, we have our dinner rolls, which I forgot to film, but I just rolled them up in the balls and baked them. And like I said, the recipe's in the description box below. And then our salad to go with dinner, of course, had spinach, Swiss chard, lettuce, the shaved Brussels sprouts, tomatoes, bacon bits, and cranberries, just dried cranberries added, and just a few mushrooms that I had left in the fridge. So here is our salad. And that's it for our dinner tonight. It's just a kind of thrown together comfort type meal before church.
Build a secret place for you and me, let our minds be caught up in a dream.
Thank you guys for coming along with us today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment below so we can chat, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
There's no one left but you and me. It's like a made-up place that only we can see.